What's up, everybody? Welcome to 3D Rivals, your first line of defense against stupid movies. My name is DJ, and as always, I'm joined by my co-host, my sister, DeWanda.
What's up?
And my friend, Dan.
Oh, okay. I said it wrong. Hey, what's going on?
Yes. And this week, we're talking about Netflix. So, Netflix has been going through some troubles lately.
Mm-hmm.
Have they? What kind of troubles we talking about?
They lost, 200,000 subscribers?
Yes.
And they were projecting to lose 2 million more, apparently.
Oh, really? I have not heard that number.
Yeah.
So they lost 200,000, but they're expecting to lose 2 million more.
That's what I saw. That could be wrong. I think I saw it, but they're projecting to lose more.
That's a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
dear God.
Mm-hmm.
That's more than the initial.
Yeah.
Like, lost 200,000. We expect to lose about 2 million more.
So we want to talk about Netflix and what happened, why it's not working anymore, and why their plans for the future definitely won't help them get more subscribers. Because Netflix, your plans are dumb. So,
Alrighty.
Let's talk about what happened. Why is Netflix losing subscribers? What do you think?
They raised their prices. I mean, literally, they
do that every
raised their
year.
prices again.
Over and over.
And then it's
Yeah.
like they're surprised that a bunch of people
I'm
unsubscribe.
tired of it.
Yeah. And then I'm
Yeah.
like, honestly, Netflix, you're not giving me anything I want to see. And then you're going to charge me more money for it. I'm out.
Don't they keep putting that though in the small print, if you will? Like, hey, we're going to raise our prices, but we got so much coming for you
Well,
and
they
so
keep
many
saying,
new this,
like,
that, and the other.
we're raising the prices so we can give you more content. But
Like,
whatever
where is it?
content you're giving me, it's trash. I don't want to see it.
I don't
Yeah.
see it at all.
They haven't been giving good content as of late.
Yeah.
And it's become like a machine. You're just putting stuff out just to put stuff out, and we're not getting the good quality things anymore. Plus, things that people like just get canceled
Yeah.
for no reason.
They cancel a lot of stuff after like the first season, even if people was like, oh, I really like that, it was popular or whatever, but for whatever reason Netflix cancels it. Then I don't think
So-
they even give you a reason behind it either.
So nobody knows what they base that on. They just cancel it.
Because they don't release their numbers.
They don't release their numbers, which is another issue,
Yeah.
right?
Well, somebody should know these numbers, right? Like, if somebody's making these calls or these decisions.
No, they do. But like, sometimes a show can get canceled for a variety of reasons, not just viewership.
Like Luke Cage.
Yeah. Exactly, like that,
Now,
right?
didn't know the Marvel shows got canceled because of Marvel, though, right?
Yeah, but
What?
it was before that stuff got announced. So at that time, it was just like, we're not doing these anymore. And we're
Even
like,
back when Luke Cage got canceled, that was because of Marvel.
because they knew it was
'Cause-
coming.
Okay.
The rest of the world didn't know it was coming.
I sure didn't, because they left you on a cliffhanger. Like, dude, he got the club now, and like everything's. I'm like, y'all can have a season 3 on this for real.
Yeah.
Like, you got plenty to work with, but then they canceled it.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
I can't explain that one.
that's the content is definitely a problem. I rarely find anything to watch on Netflix. Honestly, I don't watch anything on Netflix really that often. My kids watch stuff on
With the
Netflix.
Puka and the Master Bread and all this other stuff.
No, what?
No,
now?
who?
I never heard of Puka or Master Bread.
No.
No.
There's some weird kid shows.
Oh, okay.
All right. Okay, so my kids watch Magic School Bus,
Oh yeah, that too.
Chico Bon Bon,
Never heard that.
Octonauts, and like I don't know some other stuff. Thomas and his friends.
Thomas
Oh, the cat.
Not the train engine?
The
Not
tank
talking
engine.
cat.
The tank engine.
Oh, okay. I thought Thomas
It's
was
called
a cat.
Thomas and
No.
Friends now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm
There's
thinking
a
of a
cat.
different
I
cat.
thinking of
it was
Tom and
always-
Jerry?
I think it was always called
No,
Tom.
I think there's another like cat show where the cat talk.
Named Tom?
I think Talking Tom or something Tom.
Okay. That,
Isn't that an app?
Is it? Yeah, it is an app, but now it's a cartoon
on
No, it
Netflix.
shouldn't
from the
be.
very same cat.
No.
Okay. You guys are making these things up.
No,
Okay.
I'm not.
But
Promise
anyway, I
you.
think it was always called Thomas and Friends because I remember the old song. It ends in Thomas and his friends. So yeah,
No, it's just Thomas the Tank Engine.
That's
no,
a-
he is Thomas the Tank Engine, but the
Oh.
show is called Thomas and Friends.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
All right. I had no idea.
I wouldn't hip either.
Yeah. Anyway, the new stuff is CGI, and so you don't have the
Aw.
creepy eyes
You
going
know,
back
but-
and forth.
Oh,
I like
when
the little
the mouth
puppets.
moves only once,
And then, like,
but
the
he be
kid-
saying a whole lot. He be like, eh. Would he be saying like a whole paragraph worth of stuff?
I have to admit,
I like the and the little puppets and like all their hands just be like this because there's no other gestures.
Aren't every puppet like that on Sesame Street, Puzzle Place?
oh, the puzzle place. All right, we're
And
getting
the Puzzle
distracted.
Place? Yeah, dog. When they went to that Weebus computer to like find out something. Oh, Weebus, show us something. Then go to that.
Dude, the puzzle place was stuff.
Oh,
but see, that's what I was talking about. Our kids aren't gonna. You know how we talk about shows that we watch because we
Yeah.
watch the same shows. Our kids aren't gonna have that. See, my kids watch completely different shows. Even when my son tried to show his kid
Right.
the cartoons he liked,
Your son has kids?
your
Your
kids.
Oh, okay. I was to say already.
He tried to show his friends the shows he liked. They weren't into it. So I'm like,
They're like,
this generation, they're not gonna have
what?
what common they're gonna have.
It's disappointing because it's like we all watch the same thing on Saturdays because it was the only
Yes,
thing
because
on.
it was Saturdays. Like Saturdays
Yeah.
was the only thing on was them cartoons.
Yes, we all had our same ritual, right? You get your bowl of cereal,
Yep,
you grab your
cereal.
blanket, and you gonna sit
7
there.
a.m.
Sometimes Pop-Tart, it was pay week. We got Pop-Tarts. But for the most part, it was just Frosted Flakes.
Frosted,
and
we
bananas.
had cornflakes, bro. Frosted
Well, the
Flakes?
cornflakes too, where you like bury it in sugar. So like you scrape the bottom of the bowl,
the
get that
bottom
Yeah,
of the
sugar
bowl,
on
get
the
that
spoon.
sugar.
That's so good, man. That's so good.
Boy.
Yeah, that's some good stuff.
That's what you had to do, man. That green and red rooster.
Yep.
Oh, God, I hated cornflakes.
You know you was doing good when you got
Yes.
the flavor cereal. You're like, oh,
I was like, oh man, we coming up, man. You got a raise? 25 cents? Yep. 25 cents an hour.
You know what I hated? Like corn pops. Disgusting.
What? I gotta have my pops.
Yeah.
You didn't like those?
Nah,
I kinda
they're
did, man.
nasty.
Them and the sugar smacks, man.
oh no,
I like Golden Crisp, not Smacks.
aren't they
Not
the
the
same?
No. No.
They're not the same.
Yeah, the sugar smacks are definitely different from the Golden Crisp. The Golden Crisp,
Obviously,
are like the
they're
waffle,
made out
right?
of the same type of plant or whatever.
Right.
The
But
Golden Crisp is like the maple waffle, right? Wasn't it like that?
yeah, it's got a more mapley flavor,
Yeah.
and they're like actually crisp. Like
they were
they're
crisp.
airy on the inside.
Yeah, just
Smacks
like-
are not.
Just like the Cookie Crisp.
That was disgusting. You end up with just a soggy bowl of cookies.
Yeah,
A soggy bowl of grains. That's it. Cookie shake grains.
Anyhow, back to Netflix.
Right.
Yo, yes.
Oh, so we were talking about the things that we're watching. Like, I hardly ever watch Netflix, but I'm thinking of like the original shows that I watch on Netflix. And honestly, the original stuff I watch is like basic, like Nailed It.
Yeah.
Isn't that by saying that about all gone by now?
No, they had a new season like last year, I think.
Did they?
Was that the last season? I don't know. But I'm like, with most of the original stuff, like when it first came out with like House of Cards and The Orange is the New Black, that was like, oh, this stuff is really good. But
Yeah.
I don't think they've come out with anything just as good in quite a while.
Are they trying to? Because I
Yeah,
mean, they keep
well, you
releasing all
used
these
to have a
Netflix
lot of
specials with like all these like comedians and stuff like that. I feel like they like burying
Well,
themselves
that's
in
the
that
thing.
now.
That's the thing. What you said, they're not trying. They just want to put stuff out on the platform, but they're not like at least giving the creators what they need to come out with good content. And it
don't
shows.
seem like-
It really does show because you have to admit, in the past, a lot of Netflix originals were way better. I mean, we got Stranger Things from it, right?
Stranger
Like,
Things was dope.
but now I think that they're losing. I think they're in a panic because they're losing some of their stuff. Like what The Office was one of the most widely watched shows on Netflix.
Yeah, now
They're-
that's on Pluto, I think.
Yeah, they're
Pluto?
Pluto.
Yeah, Pluto, the app.
It is not on Pluto.
Are you sure?
I
Who
thought
owns The Office?
NBC does.
Okay, so it's on
Peacock.
Peacock.
Oh, Peacock. That's the one.
Yeah,
okay, I
I'm
knew
like,
it started with a
there's
P.
No way they left Netflix for Pluto.
Peacock.
I knew it started with a P.
The streaming service that no one is going to get. But
Well, they got the free kind, and then they got the one that you pay
They do
more
have
for.
the free, and I think you can watch The Office
Yeah,
on
you
the
can watch
free
The Office on
version
the free
Okay.
one.
because
so yeah, they're losing
Yeah.
that sort of content, and I feel like they were just scrambling to get content on their service.
And why not go back to what works? What was working for you in the first place?
yeah. Well, you think about their most popular shows, right? Okay, like Stranger Things, Ozark is getting ready to end, and so like shows like that. But I don't think they've come out with anything even
Right,
close
Black Mirror
to that.
hasn't had a season
Yeah.
in years, right?
Yeah,
I guess
so-
that's canceled.
But what are we? What's the issue? The actors or the production, story writers? What?
Maybe I don't know. I just feel like they're And I think they're trying to bombard you with content instead of giving you. I'd rather have a few good things than a bunch of random things.
Horrible things.
And I think we're getting a bunch of random things instead of in the past we got a few good things.
Right.
It's true, man.
And so Netflix, well, I guess we'll get on that when we talk about what Netflix is doing to fix, quote unquote, their problem. One thing I wanted to talk about was their system, which worked when they were the only streaming service, which was the binge watch system that they have, and how it is showing that it's actually not a good business idea.
Now, or as opposed to when they originally came out?
When it originally came out, it worked because there was nothing else to watch anyway.
Right, so you can just... Yeah, I get you from a business standpoint, because if I can binge something, like let's say if I have no interest in Netflix, I can watch, I don't know, what just come out. Let's say the season 4 of Stranger Things. Watch all 8 episodes, cancel Netflix.
Yeah, true.
But...
threw those on a free trial.
Exactly. But if an episode is every week, then I'm forced to at least have Netflix for 2 months. And then you will hope in that 2 months period that I find something else to watch and I keep it.
To make you keep Netflix.
Although I prefer to binge my episodes. And
Sometimes
I actually,
want to.
I save.
I don't like waiting. We'll say that.
I know, but I hate watching something to just like, nah, I gotta wait till next week. So like usually I let episodes stack up to like 3-4 deep. Then I can watch them 3-4 at a time.
Even when you get done with that fourth one, you're not like, man, now I gotta wait till next week.
I do, but it's like I really like. I feel like if I'm going to watch TV, because I don't watch a ton of TV, but if I'm watching TV, then I'm going to watch TV.
Yeah.
Then I want to I'm gonna spend these 2 hours watching TV. I want to watch it all at the same time.
Yeah, well, some shows I'll wait until the season's over, then I can just binge the whole season.
That's usually what I try to do.
But
But
That way ain't no waiting.
sometimes you get you like, oh, I'm just gonna watch this one episode. Then you
Then
know watching
you
like
get
3.
caught.
Yeah.
That's what they count
but
on.
I'm gonna say, from a consumer standpoint, it depends on the show. Some shows I would rather binge, and I think they're better watch binge. But some shows do better on the week-to-week basis. From the business standpoint, Disney Plus has shown that weekly model actually works better. And you gotta admit, the model that Disney is using is definitely working for them. They come out with one show at a time. Not even like, one Marvel show, one Star Wars show. No, one show on Disney Plus
Period.
at a time.
But you don't think Disney Plus has to do that, because there really isn't anything on Disney Plus.
They actually have quite a bit. I mean, they got Fox Library, Disney Library.
I feel like they have a lot to make you want to keep Disney Plus. Like, it don't got to be new and fresh, but like they have enough there over time that to keep you on Disney Plus.
Yeah, but I feel like there's nothing on Disney Plus that like makes me want to watch Disney Plus. Like, okay, I'm watching The Simpsons, but it's usually because it's like if there's nothing else, at least I got The Simpsons.
That is true.
She got a point. I don't watch Disney Plus
That is
until a
true.
new show.
Yeah, and I feel like Disney Plus, like there's a lot of stuff, but nothing that really makes me want to watch it.
Except for they got all the Disney classics on there. I watched Lion King yesterday and Emperor's New Groove.
And the Marvel classics.
I don't like The Emperor's New Groove.
You don't like the Emperor's New Groove?
No.
Really? It's a good movie.
I honestly couldn't finish
Oh,
it. I thought
It was
maybe I should have
funny.
watched it when it first came out. I tried to watch it
Maybe.
as an adult, and I
It's
wasn't
fun.
able to.
David Spade is funny, man. Like, I mean, I can't take it away from him. He's funny.
So I think the classic movies definitely work, especially with people with kids, which I think Disney Plus is probably more for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, I still say that their model works a lot better than Netflix. Mandalorian came out. You got Baby Yoda showed up in that first episode, and the internet went
nuts.
crazy about it. And that buzz kept going for the show to the next week, and then the next week. And that kept people on the platform for a while. And you got more people in watching the show because the buzz lasted longer. When you have Netflix and you dump a show all at once, the buzz lasts for a week or two.
However long it takes that first person to get everything through all
And
the
then that's
episodes.
it. Once everybody's done with it, the show is done. And so I feel like eventually the model that Netflix has hurt them.
But if they had better content, would it matter?
Yeah.
Because think about it, like, okay, they always have like, these you get the whole season all at once. But if it's really good, I don't think it really matters. It hurts them that much. Like, okay, you figure when House of Cards came out, right? Everyone's talking about House of Cards. That's remained insanely popular
True.
for a very long time. Until. So,
Until no.
so I think like you have a point by like, what Hulu and HBO is doing, like that definitely works for sure. But I think like not only that, but I feel like the quality of Netflix content has dwindled.
True.
Yeah.
And I think to me, I think that's more of an impact than getting all 10 episodes of a show at one time. I think it's the quality has dwindled.
Does that speak to the fact that Netflix wasn't really a studio like Disney makes movies and TV shows?
Mm-hmm.
Warner Brothers makes movies and TV shows. Well, no, I can't say that because Hulu wasn't a studio either. So
Yeah, but then Hulu started producing their own shows that people really like.
Hulu.
I don't really watch Hulu originals that much.
They got a couple on there that I'm not going to speak about over there.
Is there a Hulu original that I watch?
No.
Nothing that I continued. I watched the first episodes of a few things, but I haven't finished any.
Okay.
Yeah, I watched that one with James Franco.
With James Franco.
Yeah, he went back in time to
Oh,
stop.
1964.
Okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I remember that one.
That was
good.
That was weekly.
That was
too.
good. That was good, though.
Yeah, but I think
Yeah.
Hulu was probably one of the first people that did the weekly thing.
But Hulu, I think Hulu survived because they got shows as they came out. Like episode aired and Hulu got it the next day.
It's literally the only reason why I had a Hulu.
That's why I had Hulu too, because I can watch. I didn't have cable or any regular TV, so if I wanted to watch something, I watched it on Hulu the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, it's the only reason why I have Hulu. And I think, because in the past, Netflix had the ability to, give show life, like Scandal, right? No one watched it when it came on TV, but it was on Netflix. All of a sudden, we're like, what is the show?
Yeah.
And everyone's talking about it.
True that.
And it became very interesting. And then they did that a few times with different shows. And I don't for somehow, just Netflix kind of lost that magic that it had.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Netflix, but they definitely don't have the same zip that they once had. Like, they're trying to keep up with everybody else now.
There's too many streaming services.
To the point where they falling behind too much. Like, they don't have anything to offer that's better than anybody else.
And I think that's the thing. With the new ones, HBO Max came out, and HBO Max is better than
Yeah,
Netflix.
it's been keeping me hanging on.
I didn't want HBO Max, and I wasn't going to keep it after Wonder Woman, and then I was like, this
Next
is
thing
actually
you know.
good.
Exactly. I had every intentions of canceling it,
Yeah, every week I find a new reason. I'm gonna go ahead
and
hang
I
on to
haven't canceled it.
I
And
can watch Batman Beyond.
this. How long ago was Wonder Woman?
Series.
How long ago was Wonder Woman?
2 years ago.
Good God. I still
have
got
it.
them
Yep.
fools.
Yep.
Good job, HBO. You got me still.
Yeah, they got me.
Yep. Definitely.
But
Because I
like-
was just that $14.99. I'm like,
You're not feeling it. I'm not feeling it.
Well, mine is bundled. I got mine all bundled. Everything's bundled together. So
it's still $14 is $14.
Bundles.
well, it's less. I get a discount on everything because everything's together.
It wasn't what an extra $2.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how much I pay for each thing because one thing comes out and it's it's $7.99. That's HBO, but then it's
Okay,
13
I'll get it.
something.
Hey, if
for
you add this, then you add this. Now you're paying $45 a month. You don't even realize it.
I'm not. I don't think I'm not paying that much. I'm probably paying around $30 for everything.
I am
But
paying
that's with
Yeah,
Netflix,
right,
which
right,
I'm
yeah.
considering getting rid of.
Yeah, I'm definitely considering getting rid of Netflix. I'm like, I don't even use you, dog.
Let's talk about their solution. Mm-hmm. Okay, so first of all, Netflix wants to blame the password sharing. There are problems coming from people sharing passwords. Yeah. Now, here's my problem, Netflix. One, you have tweets. See, that's why you shouldn't be tweeting anything. You have tweets praising password sharing. And let's not forget that commercial they had when the guy and the girl broke up and they got back together because they were communicating through the profile names on their Netflix account.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
So don't get on me on password sharing Netflix. You were all behind it.
Yeah, password sharing has nothing to do with 200,000 people canceling you.
Right.
that.
Yeah, they
That
didn't
has
cancel
nothing-
because, I got a password
Yeah, so
somewhere
the thing
else.
is, they lost 200,000 people, and then they said, "Hey, do you know where we got 200,000 people? People who aren't paying." And so they think that they're going to make up for that loss by making people pay for something. And here's the
No.
thing: if they're not paying for Netflix, they're never going to pay for Netflix.
Right.
So yeah, if you cancel Netflix, just let me know.
Yeah, I'll have to let you know.
Definitely about to cancel Netflix.
I'm considering. My wife watches like her K-dramas and stuff, but
Yeah.
they're on the other platforms too. Disney's getting some, so I'm like, you won't have
Yeah,
to
the
go.
the only thing I would say that Netflix has that I have not really found in other places, I like the Spanish speaking shows on Netflix.
Oh yeah,
Why?
are there like Telemundo stuff?
No, they're better than Telemundo.
All right,
Soap operas on Telemundo. Come on, man.
soap operas. That remind me of a Caleb City video, but I'll get to that. But yeah, so they want to blame the password. It's not. It's obviously not the password.
you
sharing.
think that's like where you're gonna make up your lost money, and that's not true. That's absolutely. And then I don't even understand, like, how are you going to say whether or not this password is truly being shared or whether or not it's a family member outside of the home?
Yeah.
Like, how do you judge that?
That's true.
Oh, you don't know. You don't know.
Sounds like they need something to take the blame, and they're gonna go for that.
I don't know how
While they hopefully figure out what's really wrong.
improve your product.
They
and
know
people
it's
will
wrong.
stay.
They just don't want to admit it.
So
Yeah.
why y'all keep increasing y'all prices as thinking that that's gonna
Exactly.
save you?
Like,
Why?
I mean, because okay, at this point, Netflix is what, $15 now?
Yeah.
So the
$10.99.
same price
You need to do
as
something
HBO.
to get people to sign
And
up.
HBO has way more than you do. Netflix.
Yeah.
Like, give me some kind of promo, give me some kind of grab or something. Like, hey, you get something such and such free, and we gonna offer. I don't know. After a movie come out, it'll be on Netflix after so much time, like something like that. But y'all don't have anything.
Yeah, so now you're the same price of HBO, which honestly, you don't offer what HBO is offering me.
You do
And
not.
then no other streaming service costs that much.
No. No, you cost more than everybody else.
Yeah, you're twice as much as everyone else, but I really feel like you're not offering me twice as much quality.
And not
You are
only
not.
that, they cost more. And then part of their solution is to add advertisements.
Yeah.
Now, Hulu can get away from it because they're cheaper, plus they have shows that are airing now, which is like, it probably cost them more to get it on Hulu.
Yeah.
So they needed the ads.
Well,
Plus,
Hulu,
you
I
can
accept
pay
it because
to not get ads.
I'm watching TV shows on Hulu. So if I was watching it on network television, there would be commercials.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's not surprising to me where if I'm watching Law and Order, I see a commercial because I will see a commercial regardless.
Makes sense.
And the
Yeah.
commercials on Hulu are a little shorter, and you do get like the same 2-3 commercials.
Also, it
gets
costs
annoying.
less.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
want to pay $15 for Netflix and get ads on the stuff.
That's true. If I'm paying
Well-
$15, I better not see no ads.
I guess if you have the ads, it would be less. I guess.
How much less though?
I don't
It
know.
better be $5.
There'll be something significant, right?
Yeah,
Wait, $5 less or $5 total per month?
$5 per month.
Okay.
yeah. I don't know, but I just feel like no Netflix. I
we'll
watch
give it a
you
shot.
to get away from commercials because you know when I don't watch Hulu, when I don't feel like seeing commercials.
True that.
Yeah.
And I got the one without commercials.
I'm like, people don't want, like, you can't. The thing about Hulu is it started with ads, right? Mm-hmm. Like, people aren't going to want to watch ads on Netflix. Like
Yeah.
you said, you go to Netflix because you don't feel like watching ads.
Right. When has that ever been? That's never been a thing on Netflix.
Yeah.
No
Yeah, it's
ads.
always been ad free. Hulu started with ads and just said, "Hey, pay a little more, and you can get rid of these ads."
You get rid of the ads, which I was like, okay, cool.
And it's not even that much more.
No,
It's more.
It's $11.
it's not a whole lot more though.
That's why my Hulu has commercials.
Mine does not. It's because I got tired of seeing Menards commercials.
It's the same 3 commercials. I'll be so fine. Like right now, it's the stupid verbal commercial, and I'm like, just stop.
Save big
Money at Menards.
And I was like, oh my God, no. Lord.
Yeah, everybody knows the jingle. And I've yet to be in a
I was just
Menards
like,
store. I've
ain't
never
no
went in one.
Menards over here.
Yeah,
There is.
there's one on the
It's
west
in
side.
Ohio, yeah.
There's
It's
one
on
on
the
west
west
side.
side. I'm gonna drive all the way out to the west side for that.
I mean, I'm close to there, so
Apparently Menards only exists in the Midwest.
I've still never been to one.
That's not surprising at all.
Yeah. I
It's-
could be wrong.
it's-
I think so.
I didn't know that Mr. Heroes was like only an Ohio thing. I've never seen it outside of Ohio.
Is it
Really?
only
Yeah, I've
There's no Mr.
never
Heroes
seen it
anywhere
outside
else?
of Ohio.
Really?
Never seen
Are
it.
you sure?
I'm pretty sure. Because
I wanna
dude, it
look
was a
that up.
dude there. He was like, yeah, man, every time I come to Ohio, I go to Mr. Heroes because it isn't nowhere else
Really?
besides Ohio. I'm like,
I'm gonna look that up.
huh, yeah, I'm going to have to look that up too because
Strange.
I'll be real. I've never seen a Mr. Heroes outside of the state of Ohio.
I mean, now that you say that, I'm like, I don't think I have.
I mean, I
Yeah.
don't actively look for Mr. Heroes.
That
either,
is
so.
true.
I
And
don't.
they only tend to be in certain neighborhoods too.
There's one down the street from me.
It's on Mayfield.
Y'all naming cities that really aren't that great. I hope y'all know that.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Shout out to Mayfield. Hope y'all still
I
listening.
thought I lived in a suburb, but that's all.
I figured y'all did. Like, man, this one in Lakewood. It's technically Lakewood. Okay, don't say that. Don't say it out loud.
Anyhow. So the ads is not a good solution. You're going to lose even more people on Netflix.
You
So
definitely
yeah,
are.
so you're gonna crack down on password sharing. People are gonna drop it. You're gonna crack down and you're gonna be like, oh, we're gonna add ads. Oh, it'll be cheaper, but we'll have ads. I'm still canceling. That's
Yeah, I'm
insane.
done.
I'm not watching
You don't
Netflix
got the
with
content.
ads.
I don't care if you don't got no ads or not. If you ain't got nothing that I want to watch, then why?
Like
why
you
I wanna
literally
keep
have
around?
nothing I want. I'm gonna watch season 4 of Stranger Things.
Right. I want to watch On My Block, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and
But-
then that's it. And then something I watched Criminal Minds. That show came out like
Oh, yeah, Criminal Minds,
15 years ago.
That is the show.
But it
though.
is like that is what I'm watching on Netflix.
Pretty sure you could watch that on CBS.
Mm.
Whatever. All access.
Can you?
What are they called?
On all. Yeah, but you gotta pay for that.
Oh.
So
Why? I don't know. Who's paying for
Interesting.
CBS? Come on.
someone
Some of
is.
these streaming services, like, I'm sorry, Peacock. No.
Someone must be paying for it.
Well, they got a free version, then they got the
They
paid
do,
version.
yeah.
So,
So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they're coming out with shows only on Peacock, and it's like
Someone.
Paramount Plus.
you know
Sorry,
what's weird? The
Paramount.
ones that be coming out with shows only on Apple TV. Who has Apple
Nobody
TV?
has Apple TV.
But
Who?
people with Apple phones, because I think it's free.
But who has Apple TV though? Like, I don't never hear nobody talking about, oh man, I seen this show on Apple TV. That's
I've
fire.
never heard people, but people on TV talk about it. So someone's
That
watching
don't count.
it.
No, they got paid to. They're definitely
I've
That's
getting
never-
paid
paid.
promotion, man.
I never met a person in real life who talked about a show on Apple TV.
Never me either. Like I'm surprised
the
that I see
shows
the
I hear about?
the
HBO.
commercials.
Yeah.
Yeah, HBO. Yeah.
Yeah, but like if you watch like late night shows, they talk about those Apple TV shows all the time, so they must be good. I don't know.
Right,
Some
when-
of the commercials,
when
are
the infomercials
good.
come on that don't nobody buy.
Or they're probably yes. Apple, I'm sure Apple's a sponsor. You got to bring up this
I'm
show.
like, hey, you got to talk about us, man, because nobody's buying us. And no, you're not. Because who knows anything about Apple TV? And then the shows be weird, and I'm like, nah, I'm cool. I'm good, Apple.
No.
There's something about y'all marketing.
Yeah,
team,
all
man.
these streaming services aren't going to work. I know everybody got the bright idea. Oh, we're going to do it, but only a few people can work. All
Yeah.
right. Obviously, HBO and Disney's got the catalog, especially since Disney made the move to buy Fox.
Mm-hmm.
Like they got the catalog to hold their streaming services. I don't know. Like NBC, never really like
Well-
what's on there that I want to watch.
You got to figure NBC is also Universal and DreamWorks, so that's a
Okay,
lot.
So Shrek's on there.
But Shrek is on Netflix.
Yeah, but eventually that contract ends, and then you can only watch it there.
But nobody's getting a streaming service to watch Shrek.
Like, I
I'm
need a
just
streaming
saying, like
service
they do
just
have,
to watch Shrek.
They do have other stuff. Like if I would say that's something I think that will stick around, Hulu, but then they're owned by Disney, so
Well, they're partially owned by Disney. Warner Brothers has stake in Hulu too.
yeah. So I think like Hulu's here to stay, Disney Plus, HBO Max, and now I believe Discovery and HBO is merging,
Yes, they are. So we
So-
get Discovery on HBO Max.
which is dope because
That
which
is
means
nice.
that I can watch HGTV.
Oh my gosh. Oh well,
Well,
my
okay,
wife will
yeah.
be happy about that.
Yes, I can watch Property Brothers and Sopranos
There's
all
a few.
on the
There's
same
some
system.
things I like on there. Yeah, sure. Okay, I give them that.
Yeah, and Shark Week. I mean, you gotta have my
Oh,
Shark
yeah.
Week.
Oh yeah,
Shark
Shark
Week.
Week is dope.
Yeah,
Shark Week
yeah.
is dope.
Yeah. So like I think like once they do that, like HBO is here to stay because
Yeah.
now you have something for everyone.
Yeah, they definitely got me hooked. I'm probably not
Disney's
gonna be canceling
stay
anytime
because
soon.
of the kids.
Yeah.
And the fact is, it's Disney.
But
It's Disney.
a lot of these other ones, Paramount Plus, Peacock and stuff, I think they're going to be there, but I don't think they're ever going to get as much of a market share as.
But maybe they don't want it either.
Maybe they just getting whatever piece of the pie they can get.
Yeah, because you figure
that
Paramount
might be
Plus,
it.
they got like 8,000 Star Trek things, and people really like it.
People definitely signed up to watch Picard.
And
I
then-
was like, oh, that looks interesting, and I was like, I'm not.
But then you
not
figure
buying
at what?
my bus for this.
At $5 a month, if I really like Star Trek,
Yeah, $5 a month. That's
fine.
Nothing.
And then you get all of the CBS shows. CBS is known for having good TV shows. So, I mean, like I feel like they're going to have a small slice of the pie, which is fine. And then, that's probably their ambition, though. Like, I don't think they really think they're going to take out.
I don't think they feel like they're going to be king of streaming or anything like that. But, like, as long as any piece of the pie they can get that's profitable, all right, we'll take it.
Could you figure people have, 3 streaming services?
Yeah, that's pretty much what I got 3. I mean, I have Amazon, but
I got Amazon,
I never count Amazon because I didn't get Amazon Prime.
I literally watch nothing on Amazon. Like, I'd look.
Really? I watched the Bernie Mac show.
I've never, you know what? I don't watch anything on Amazon. My kids do because Peppa Pig and
that
stuff
British
is
Pig.
on
I
Amazon.
turn to Amazon hoping to find something to watch, but there's nothing on there.
And I'm gonna be honest.
Well,
my
most of the stuff
kids,
you want to watch, you got to pay for it. Though.
my kids only watch
like, no.
Amazon Prime stuff because it's a Fire TV, so it's up there when you turn
Constantly,
the TV on.
yeah. They always throw that in your face first.
I don't actually click on Prime Video. So
Yeah, that makes sense.
And even then, I'm probably going to cancel Amazon Prime this year, so that'll be gone.
Your
You say
Prime?
that
You're not
every
gonna have a Prime at all?
They
You say it
raised
every
it.
year.
No, I'm done. They raised the prices again. I'm done.
Okay, I don't know. I need the delivery
I need my
services.
Prime
Amazon
now.
is really
Because-
useful.
They be having auto parts and everything.
I know, but some places deliver things. Okay, so y'all notice I broke my tablet, right?
I see that.
So
Yes.
I ordered
Apparently in
one.
a fit of anger.
Yeah, if you guys can't see your tablet,
But it looks
is.
like the red panda was like here or something.
It's like in fractals. I don't know. Like you seen a fly's wing? How it has all those veins?
Yeah,
through
that's
it?
what
it's
the
clear.
screen
That's what
looks
the
like
screen
right
looks
now.
like. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, okay.
So I ordered a new one from Best Buy today. Best Buy's like, oh, you can have it Tuesday. I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't care. I will watch this broken tablet. I have no problem with that because I've been doing it. It came today. Like, I ordered it today. It came today.
What?
From Best Buy?
Yes. I was like, did the guy just hop in this and just drive down the street?
He was like, I ain't got nothing else to
He
do.
was like, oh, she live where?
Roll over.
Oh, yeah, we can just drop that off on the
We'll
way
drop that
home.
off on the way.
Wow, that has never happened.
In his
But, like,
personal
but that's what
vehicle.
I'm saying. Like, Amazon is convenient, but a lot of other places are starting also to have very convenient delivery. I would have liked the guy to knock because it got rained on for like 3 hours because I
wow.
did not know it was outside.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I hate when they do that, man.
Seriously.
Like the foyer to my apartment building is open. There's no need to leave it on the little walkway. Like, why? Like, y'all didn't even send you a picture of it on the walkway. I'm like, where is this? I'm like, oh, on the freaking walkway. So like
Target
the
did
cardboard's soggy. It's like you pick it up and the cardboard
It
falls
just
apart.
falls
While you,
apart.
it's like,
Target did it. Like, I ordered a vacuum cleaner, and I guess he got tired of carrying it. He just, like, literally left it in the middle of the sidewalk. I'm like,
how
my
heavy
dude.
is a vacuum cleaner? Though? How heavy is
Maybe
that?
it was awkward to carry. You know how some things are just awkward. So,
Maybe. I don't know.
Like,
but
you
like, why is
chose
it in the
the
middle
job
of the
that you
sidewalk?
chose. Okay, someday it's gonna be awkward. You can't just give up just because you don't feel like it. Like,
He's
come
like,
on,
this is
man.
close enough.
They're like, I'm cool.
All right.
It's like, dog. Now it's everybody's vacuum cleaner.
All right, so we talked about the ads with Netflix and them cracking down on
Password.
password sharing.
Trash.
Yeah, like none of this is really going to work out for them. So, what are your predictions for Netflix? Is it going to go the way of Blockbuster?
I say no. Like, I don't think you're going to have that massive an exodus from Netflix, but I think they're going to learn real quick, like, they need a new strategy.
They're gonna learn that, but what are they gonna do?
I mean, I think Netflix could, for the longest, they were the number one service, and I think they're just going to be number 3.
Yeah,
They're gonna be cool with that.
they're going to be losing that market share.
They're gonna have to lower their price.
change something.
They're going to have
They
to chill
have
out.
to
is what they're
lower
gonna
their
have to
price,
do.
absolutely.
Like, you have to chill out. Like, $14 for Netflix is just
They have
absolutely
their
not.
live
Yeah,
action.
y'all don't have nothing worth $14 a month.
Live action, The Last Airbender coming out. I mean, I guess
Is it
that's
any
going to
good?
get
Really
some people
interested in that,
Is it
though?
any good? I'm
Yeah,
not.
I don't know if it's going to be good.
Like, I don't know. I think some of their cartoon stuff, like their little Jurassic Park Cretaceous something or another.
Okay, well, yeah, that
I thought
was
cute.
alright. That was
yeah.
alright.
I thought that was interesting. But then I feel like that's something that they also don't advertise either.
They do
That's
not.
another thing. That's another problem with their stuff. Like they don't. I don't know what their algorithm.
Yeah, I see
is.
ads for like Hulu and like HBO Max and stuff all the time on YouTube and whatever. Never see an ad for Netflix.
Especially if you have something new that you want
Before
people
you
to
watch
watch.
something on
Like,
HBO, you can skip it, but they do show you an ad for one of the shows. Most of the time, I'm like, no, but then one time I'm like, man, I might check this show
Yeah,
out.
sometimes I'll
You
be
know?
watching like if it look captivating, I'm like, okay, let me see what it's about.
like the show I'm currently watching on HBO now is like because it came in front of my face and I was like, I don't want to watch that.
No title, boo.
Huh?
No title.
Oh, The Flight Attendant.
I watched
with
the
Kaylee
first. I watched the
Kiyoko.
first
Yeah.
15 minutes of that, but I was tired, so I fell asleep. But that's the same thing. That's actually what I was talking about.
Oh,
Because
okay,
they
well,
kept
look at that.
showing this commercial for the flight attendant, and I'm like, all right, fine, I'll see what this is about.
Yeah, it
Exactly.
pop up every time I turn on the app. Though.
Every
So I'll
time
be
I turn on the app, it's like
I
The
gotta
Flight
check this
Attendant.
out.
And I was
Yeah.
just like, I don't want to watch this. But after the third time, I'm like, I ain't got nothing else to do.
Let me see what's up.
And then I was like, I like it.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to add that to the list then. The Flight Attendant.
But it, like, because like it's how they advertise to you.
Yeah, Netflix don't do that.
No.
They don't. I guess they bank on you to just know what's on there and just be interested in it.
But why would I'm not tracking Netflix.
Yeah, I'm not.
I
Perusing
and
through Netflix
Disney
every day.
does it too. Like they don't put ads before it, but when you turn on Disney, like
They
the
put
top
their
banner
banner,
on the
stuff.
top. Yeah.
yeah, it's like, hey, check this out. You know?
Well, it's
and
like,
even that's enough. But like Netflix don't do that for real.
No.
yeah, they're gonna do themselves in if they don't rethink this strategy.
I agree.
Everybody, all the memes out there about Netflix is like, oh, Netflix is gonna do this. I'm a pirate now. Everybody, just,
Well,
Because nobody's for it. Like it's just
yeah, and
not.
like I feel like
there's
Netflix,
no
like,
draw.
are you that delusional? Like you raise your prices and then you're surprised that people love.
Right. Like there's no
Like what
draw.
do you think was gonna? Yeah,
Like what are you going? If you're gonna ever raise your prices, you need to raise them and also add some value.
yeah,
But if you're not gonna do that and just keep doing what you're doing,
yeah. Give me a
why
reason
would
to
we
stay.
stick around? Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, sure.
So.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're taking notes, Netflix.
Hopefully you do.
Because if not, you just lost $14.99.
Are you gonna keep Netflix? Let us know in the comments. What did you think about it?
What you think? I'm sure most of y'all leaving though. Like, come on,
Yeah.
if you're wise.
What streaming services do you want, and like, what are you gonna keep? You know, what's your thoughts on it? We definitely like to know. With that being said,
What he
thank
said.
you for listening and watching. We always appreciate it. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to us for more content from 3D Rivals. We will catch you next time.